like on my
Okay.
Facebook. I don't even have.
Hello. So we're sitting here.
Ooh.
It's like 3:09 in the morning. Be spoopsy. Okay, it's 3:09 in the morning. We're in our room. We're gonna be telling spooky stories. You go first.
Oh, I don't have any spooky stories.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
Yeah.
What stories? Oh, no. Did you use your middle finger for that?
No.
I thought you it's like, oh, I was gonna go tell. We need to update the little way. Okay, so like one time I was in Elgin, because Elgin, North Dakota is like where my dad's job was. And we were like chilling in Elgin, and like my dad was like gone from like 5 in the morning to like 8 o'clock at night. So I was like always on my own. And this was like a year ago. So like I was fine. I was like 13, 14. And I was like sitting here, and like it's like 5 in the morning. It was like almost winter. So it was like really like long nights. And so it was gonna be dark until like 7. So I had 2 hours until daylight. And like this is in the morning. I don't know if I said that. Same. I'm so tired. But we're sitting here. I'm sitting here. But my dad leaves, and I'm like, okay, so like this is my bed. There's a little vanity here in my room. My bed, the headboard's here, and the feet are here, and then here's a door right here. And there's this huge window behind me. Not huge, it's like this big, like this tall. But like it's like there, and it's scary.
Okay, so nobody's probably gonna watch us at 3 in the morning, but when you do wake up, it's here. Oh, there's a view.
There is a view?
Yeah, okay,
wow.
keep telling your story. Keep telling your story.
But anyways, so I'm sitting here. It's dark. I'm tired. I need a nap. So I'm sitting, because I used to stay up all night, like all the time for like 3 days straight. And so I'm sitting here, and I like look behind me and out the window that's right behind my bed.
Obvious.
Same. Me just like seeing my face and hearing me talk is enough. Bye.
Bye.
No, but so I'm sitting here, right? And we're doing stuff, and like we're breaking stuff, and I like look behind me out this window, and we've got like rows and rows of cornfields. Like the town itself has like 12 people in it. It's like a teeny tiny town. Everybody's real close. I didn't know anybody there. And so I look behind me, and there's this little kid outside my window, and I'm like, okay.
Could you pause that? That's so annoying.
Like it really is. Like just they probably saw this mess. The sugar wax.
Our fail.
It stinks. Okay. Well, let's just move that.
Okay. Pause it. Stop for.
Okay. And it really is annoying. Spooky. I've been telling this story for so long.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, so I'm gonna look through the videos because I'm bored. But let me see what this is. That's it. SpongeBob in a haunting. Hang on.
What?
Who's the camera like facing?
It facing you.
Oh, okay. I thought it was facing
Okay,
you. Okay, so anyways, so I'm sitting here being stupid, and I look outside, and there's this little kid there, and the kid's like between Bubba and Shaylee's age, so like 5 to 9. But I'm thinking she was older. He. I don't remember. I'm tired. It's 2018. It can be whatever it wanted to. And so I'm like sitting here looking at this little kid, and I'm like, that's a little kid. Okay, so we're like I haven't slept for like long enough that like I like I'm probably like I'm like, okay, I'm hallucinating. That's a little kid. There's no little kids here. So I like look outside, and I'm like, you need any help? Like yelling to the kid like an idiot because I haven't slept. And like the little kid points over to my front door because we're living in like a kind of like a trailer, I guess. And like he points over to the door, and I'm like, okay, you want to talk to me through the door? I got it. And like a wickety walk out of my room over to the door, and I like open it up, and I look at this little kid. I'm like, do you need some help? Do you like, where's your parents at? Are you all right? Like, what's wrong? And the little kid's like not talking to me, and he like beckons me forward. He's like, come on, let's go do some stuff. I was like, okay, listen, I'm stupid. I am, but I'm not that stupid. So I'm like staring at this little kid, and I'm looking at him, and he has like it has like pure black eyes, and I'm like, no. Like I was like, okay, that's too much. And I was like, because I had been watching YouTube and like, it's like early in the morning. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do some spooky videos. And I was like watching Shane Dawson talk about the Black Eyed Children, or somebody. It was probably just Shane Dawson, but like I was watching him talk about like the Black Eyed Children. I'm like, oh honey, no. So I slammed the door, lock it, and like I had never been so scared because this is a little ghost town. So I've never been so scared to the point where I've ever had to like lock anything in that house. I locked every door and every window, and this little kid, this little black-eyed child, is knocking on my windows, on my doors, and I'm sitting here like dying, and like I was like, and for like 2 hours until like sunlight came, I'm sitting here like, I'm gonna die. Like this is it. Like I'm gonna die in Elgin, North Dakota at 15, 14, 13. I don't know. But like I was like so like it got to the point where I was angry about it more than anything. I'm like, I'm gonna die here and it's gonna be it, and I'm gonna get a cat, like rude. But then it left and everything was fine. That's it. And that's
We
why
have a really spooky mailbox.
we do have a really spooky mailbox.
So if like, because like you can open it from the outside. So if we randomly like, if it just randomly opens.
Yeah,
dead.
I've decided something like is gonna die.
Yeah, and it's like 3 in the morning.
Yep.
I'm tired. So my spooky story time.
You want me to hold the
Oh yeah, that's a smart idea.
Oh god. Well, it's nice to know that we're real photographers.
Okay, so I'm sitting here. It's like 1 in the morning. I am back in my old trailer, so this is quite a while ago. And I'm sitting here, and I recently went to this ice cream shop with my grandpa, which I don't get to see a lot because he lives in Vernal. So, and they had this weird slime container, and it was like really weird. So I was like screwing around with it. It's like 1 in the morning. And I set the lid down over here because I'm like, okay, I need to get to bed. So I set the lid down over here and I started putting it away. And the lid starts to like slide towards me. So I decide.
We have a view.
Okay, so I decide, okay, this is enough. I know I can't handle this.
2 views.
If this is moving, I can't do that because if it's moving, that means something's there moving it. And I didn't move it. It just started moving on its own. And I just kind of chucked it across the room and went to sleep. So my trailer, it's really weird because it would shake at night. And I don't know, that was just the wind. Because my trailer, it was one of the biggest trailers we could find. And it only shook when it was like really bad raining and hailing. So whenever it would shake at night, you had to be in the trailer to be able to shake it hard enough to like be able to notice it. So whenever it would shake at night, I would like wake up and I'd be like, what the heck? Why you waking me up? But that's my spooky story. Chrissy, you tell your other one.
I don't have another one.
Yeah, remember the one with the house?
Oh. So we're back in Elgin because it's a ghost town. So I'm sitting here in Elgin, North Dakota, tired still, and I decide, okay, I haven't gone out in the sunlight for 5 days. It's time. So I like walk outside, and I'm like, okay, I need to explore the library because that's what they had in the town, teeny tiny. So I walk out here, and I'm like, wickedy walking around the town, and like, there's like farms, horses, and I'm like saying hi to all the animals, and like, so I see this huge, like not huge. It's like a fairly medium-sized abandoned house, like 2 stories. So I'm like, okay, you want to know what? This is the closest I'm ever gonna get to urban exploring with how they're cracking down on everything. So like, okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna do stuff. And so I walk in and I like knock on the door and I'm like, hello, is there anyone in there? I know, I'm stupid. Like that's a great way to get in horrible trouble. But the door was like open by like this much. And I was like, okay, well, like maybe somebody's dead and I can be a hero and I can like save somebody. And I can be like, ugh. But I'm like, so I walk in and like, I'm looking around and I'm like looking at the stairs. And I'm like, no, because like they're rotted, they're caved in, like they're really old. It almost looks like there was a fire, but like you like you know how you can tell if there's a fire in the house if there like was one. There like wasn't any like tar marks, nothing. So I'm like, okay, those are way too dangerous for me or anyone else to go up. So I'm like walking around the bottom and like checking stuff out and like seeing if there's anything cool in the house. So I walk down and I'm like looking around the stairs to see if maybe there is a way up. And I see this little door like underneath the stairs. Like, you know how like in Harry Potter there's like a in Harry Potter. Not like, oh, in a normal life situation. No, in Harry Potter there's a door to go under the stairs. So I go into it and there's this like cellar. Like there's like a trapdoor like this wide by like this wide. Like these are some big stairs. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go into these stairs because, you know, I'm not smart enough to know natural survival skills and think, no, that's not good. So I open up the bunker and I'm like, oops. So I walk down, it's like musty, nasty, like a little wet. That's it. That's all it took to get everybody. It's nasty, it's musty, it's wet. Me. No, okay, so I'm sitting here and I walk down and I'm like, and there's like a drum of oil over here. There's like this huge generator, and like that's what the oil was for the generator. And the oil's for the generator. And there was like canned food all over and like you know how you, at like Walmart or wherever you can buy like food for like in case there's like a power outage or something and you have to lock yourself in the basement. Well, like those were all over the place. Like somebody had been doomsday prepping me. So like I was walking around in there and like I was like checking stuff out, making sure there was no dead bodies because I don't want to deal with that. And like this like huge drum of oil that's behind me, it like knocks over. I'm like, same. But like it's like knocked over and it's like spilling on the ground. I'm like, okay, I don't want to have to deal with that. Why did it knock over? I don't like that. That's gross. And it's like knocked over and I'm like looking at it like, okay, that's a red flag, but I've never followed those before. Why start now? So I like walk over and I keep looking and something like slams off a shelf. Oh, that's the end of that. And something slams off of the shelf. And I'm like looking over at it and it's like this like 5-pound can of like dried food. And I'm like, okay, listen, I'm too tired to have moved anything. I'm probably hallucinating, like I did with the little kid outside my window. I haven't slept for 3 days. So I'm still looking around. That's it. It's always so amusing to me to watch everybody come and go. But okay, anyways, the stuff's like falling off the shelves left and right, and I'm sitting here like, same. And I'm like, okay, this is enough. I'm not doing this. And then another one like fell off of the wall and like nearly hit me right in the head. I'm like, okay, red flag, that's it, we're gone. So I like skedaddle up the stairs, not the stairs, it's a ladder because it's a bunker like entrance. And I skedaddle up, I leave, I get out of the house, I like go home, I'm like dead inside. So I like stay home, I sleep, and I like the next day or like a day or two later, I decide, okay, I'm finally gonna go to the library because I never went to the library. So I like go out and I'm like looking and I see the old house, but it's just an empty lot. And I'm like, okay, same. And it's like it's just an empty lot, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like walking over there like an idiot, and I'm like looking for stuff, and like there's nothing there. And I'm like looking, I'm like kicking around like there might be like a bunker. Same. But like I was looking around like the bunker might still be there, but nothing was there. That was the end of that. Never saw anything about it again. That was it.
Did you ask anybody about it?
No, I don't want to act. Have you ever seen a horror movie? Like, have you ever seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? That's how you die. Asking the locals about the strange house over there. What's up with that strange house? What happened? Oh, well, like a serial killer lived in it, and he killed like 70,000 people in there, and like he set it on fire, but like, and then it just burnt to the ground, and we all watched it, and like lit some marshmallows. Like, that's how you die, Brooklyn.
I think we should go explore because
Go explore what?
house.
We got spooky windows, but that's about it.
Remember?
Okay, just don't show any of this mess,
Uh.
including the sugar wax, because it's bad.
Video. That was a video.
Like, just like no, that's just something we do in like our natural like habitation, survivalation. Yeah, like we're just straight up eating honey wax.
We're
God.
exploring because our
Why?
house is like, cause the house is haunted.
It is
And now
haunted.
my
Hey, that's
camera is all freaking out. Blue, blue, blue. Come on, let's go.
okay. Let's go.
My camera. Stop.
Is it doing it?
No,
Are we
it
gonna die?
maybe.
Okay, well let me take my fabulous stars that match my Let's go.
Exploring the house because it's creepy. It's like, oh, it's 3:24 in the morning. Spooky. Oh. That's a spooky window. That's a fish tank.
This is a spooky bathroom. Oh god, I just realized I'm still wearing that makeup. That's why people clicked off. Is because my makeup looks like this from the last video. I'm so tired.
This is a scary.
That's a window. Those are windows. You can't see anything, but they're windows. That's a window. That's nightmare fuel.
Okay. This is a spooky fridge.
That's what we have. What happened?
Well, there's the kids' room.
I'm not sure what we're doing. That's too much. We can play video games.
No, that's so
Is
boring.
anybody watching this?
No, not right now.
How long has it been since we had these? Since we had those like two people and like one of them, I forgot. Oh, by the way, tell me the next time somebody comes on because like I need to apologize for this.
Okay, so
Tell me if somebody comes on. Okay, I'm gonna play video games.
wait. Okay, so that attic is so scary. Earlier in the attic, 2 spiders came down from the attic.
And a moth.
That was so terrifying.
Put it down. And a moth.
And a moth. And other people are sleeping. I was so scared.
We play Arcade Hysteria.
No!
Oh, that's my favorite game.
Arcade Hysteria is so terrifying.
Did I ever tell you that raccoon bit me? It bit my nail. It bit through the nail.
Look,
If I wasn't wearing nails, it would have bit me. What, is there a person here?
Yeah.
What?
2.
There's people here. Sorry for this. I did the Kylie Jenner lip challenge because she made me, and it was a mess.
Okay, we do a
I
lot
covered
of.
it up with makeup.
You do a lot of stuff because I make you.
Oh,
I
mean, that's why we
hate
did
this
the
game
sugar
so
honey
much.
wax. No, it's great. I like how like
I hate this game.
no,
It's
it's
so
great. It's great. I'm better at it now, so we can like do some.
Uh,
See,
ugh,
look, this is what happened.
this
You
is,
doubted my skill,
I hate
which
this
I have
game.
very little of in the first place. Now look where
It's like it's 3:27 in the morning. Why are we playing Arcade Hysteria?
hysteria.
Hysteria. I don't care how I pronounce it anymore.
I'm tired. Oh, that's not good. It's fine because like there's nothing else to play, and we played everything else.
Well, what do we want to do?
Has everybody left yet?
Yes.
Of course they have. I don't blame them. I wouldn't stay for this either.
Gracie, Google spooky things to do.
I'm not good. I don't have a phone.
I'm so
What?
bored. No, I meant
We
on
can-
YouTube.
Wait, we can call spooky numbers if you let me.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
We can call spooky numbers if you let me charge my phone on your charger.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello. Oh wait, I can't make calls.
Text now.
What?
Text now.
That's you can't text anybody unless they have text now too.
No.
Yeah.
You can text anybody.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you
I
can.
tried to text you or Granny or somebody using my phone on text now, and
You can. You can text anybody. Even if they have text now or
no,
not.
I'm too lazy. Okay, we shall Google spooky. Wait, do you think we could play Happy Wheels on here? Like, wait, no. No, using Chrome. Well, not Chrome, but Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge. It's Internet Explorer still. Don't even come at me.
This is so boring. It's 3:29 in the morning. There's nothing to do. Everybody's asleep, so I can't yell and like.
Wasn't I like? Okay, I don't really care about that. Okay, Happy Wheels.
No, we were gonna.
I think she's having a dream. That was spooky.
That was really spooky.
There we go. Wait, seriously? Wait, is this gonna work?
That was so scary.
That legitimately shook me up. Okay.
My sister, she just started like mumbling a ton of like words
Wait, maybe she's having a nightmare.
at like 3:30.
Wait, is it gonna work? I'm gonna cry.
She knows someone on the Xbox, but my sister, she just started going no, 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 and she started saying a ton of stuff, and like she's all the way in the other
Is it
room.
gonna
It's
work?
3:30 in the morning. We're sitting here because we're bored, and she just started saying a ton of stuff, and like
Is anybody watching this?
yeah, 2 people.
Really?
But
Wow.
like she just started one. She
Oh,
just
yeah.
started. So she just started like making random noises, like, and like then she like moved around on the bed and
Like to the point where we could hear it.
yeah, she was like yelling it, and it was like a ton of random words and
It was her.
and then like we're all the way in the other room. There's a fine door in between us, and we can hear her, which means she's being pretty loud. And it's 3:30 in the morning, and she's all the way in that other room, and yeah, which is kind of scary. But I'm not gonna take it in the wrong way because I really don't want to at 3:31 in the morning. It seriously is 3:31 in the morning.
This is
Tired.
the most boring
It
live
really
stream.
is.
Well, like, I mean, if you click... I used... Ow.
Why did you tear that
I
off?
didn't mean to. I was just playing with it.
What do we do?
I don't know. But listen, I click on... That's probably what most people who are watching this are doing. Is because I click on live streams just because they're live streams and I get bored. Like at like 3 in the morning. And it's like really boring. But like live streams pop up in your recommendeds, especially when there's not a lot of them. All of them do. So like... Here we are.
Why are all of our dressers open?
Because we're too lazy to shut them. We've been through this.
I'm so bored. There has to be something to do.
There has to be, but we're not figuring it out right now.
Hmm.
Want to play online?
No. I want to do something spooky. It's 3 in the
you've
morning.
got none, Spooksy.
Yeah. And your phone.
My phone is dead.
Oh, wait. Shh, shh, shh. There's a random wrestler in their room. No, wait.
Maybe a raccoon finally got it.
No, can you hear it? Like, can you actually hear it?
I heard a bump, but I'm just gonna ignore it.
I'm gonna give this.
That's what I do. Nobody is like injured or anything. I just like, I'm just gonna.
If
ignore
Shaylee
it.
comes into this room,
I will literally throw this mug at her.
we have daggers. We have daggers.
They're hidden. It's fine. It's mostly just in case I need a force weapon. That's it.
There's random bumping going on out there, like in their room. Okay, whatever. We're gonna ignore it.
Yep, that's what we do, dude.
Yep. If we hear any more,
Yeah, like don't worry. We'll get like a flashlight and I'll
Yeah.
go first, and then like you'll have to deal with all this spooky stuff, and I'll just like be in hell.
I'll do the recording. You can just die.
Yeah, like don't worry. Like it'll be live streamed on YouTube.
Mhm.
We'll make it in a top 10 compilation by the guy with a really good voice. Chills.
Chills. I don't like his voice. It's scary.
Oh,
No, like I
it's
like
good
it.
for what he does though.
It is, but like he's like top 10
I was expecting you to like fly off the handle.
and start screaming. She hasn't made any noise yet, so like I
Oh.
think she went back to.
That's a tree, Brooklyn.
So I think
I
she.
want to play online.
I think she went back
Oh, wait,
to.
want to go break stuff?
I think she went back to.
Neat.
I think she went back.
Wow.
She's playing something on the Xbox. But I think Shayla, my sister, went back to sleep because she.
Okay, do I have? I don't have anything in my air.
Gracie, wait, I want to see if I can hear her. I want to see if I can hear her because she is over there being really creepy, and she's supposed to be.
RB, RBB, RT,
It's
left,
like-
right, left, right,
It's
left.
3:34 in the morning. She's
RB,
asleep.
RBB, RT, left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh, I thought I
She should not be over there making moo noises and
It's
like jumping up and down on the.
watching this.
Yes.
Oh wow, amazing.
And so like, it's kind of creepy that she is.
All right, I'm bored. I'm doing nails.
Okay, have fun. But I think we should go see what's going on in there because that's the one room we didn't
Mhm.
go check out. Well, it was the one room.
Ted. Gertrude. Her name's not Gertrude. Not Geraldine. Phyllis. What's an old lady name?
Granny.
Merle. What was her name? The baby at the cemetery. I told you Gladys. Gladys, that's it. Gladys, okay. Before you think I'm an idiot, know that I am. No, but like no, because like, I drop off flowers at random graves in the cemetery, and it's like stupid, but you know. Same.
But
I have Takis in my drawer. And
why
nail
do you
glue.
have Takis in your drawer?
Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this in the nail stuff because why not? And then I never did.
That's a good reason. I want to go explore their room. We have a flashlight.
We have a flashlight, but what if we wake them up and they yell at us?
We
Where's the
won't.
flashlight? We will. Have you met us?
We won't. We're pretty quiet, okay? For us, we're pretty quiet. Especially at
If
3 in
we
the
don't
morning.
make it in a top 10 compilation if we die, like I'm gonna be so mad.
Hey, come on, with your one glued on nail.
Okay, well it'll don't worry. It'll if we have to do some combat
Just scratch them.
with my one pinky.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna go explore their room because my sister she just keeps on making random noises in her bed.
And she might be dead, so like
Maybe.
You
She started making moo noises.
know, moon noises,
Moo,
moo
moo,
cow.
moo, moo. Okay, I'm gonna turn it.
Alright, where's the flashlight? If my nail glue dries up in the time it takes me, I'm gonna be angry at you.
Okay. We're on our way.
Might have been. It might have been Leo. It's not bad. There's M&M's on the ground. Which is not bad. Oops.
I
like how we're
we may or may
saying-
not have walking around. And when we turned around, we just sat. I hid under
I just stood there like an idiot.
and they stole an M&M.
All the people are gone. Get back to me.
Well, 3 in the morning, I don't blame them.
Yeah, they're probably like, okay, I've hit the farthest corners of YouTube. It's time to go to bed.
We went in there. And
Were the people that you were
No.
explaining this to? Okay.
we went in there. And it was super dark. And that's why nobody could see anything. Because it was super dark. We went in there. Go see what she was doing. She was asleep right when we walked in there. She turned around at us. And I was on the floor grabbing an M&M. Because I wanted one. And she like turned around and just stared at us. And
Like asleep.
yeah, and we are just like, we should leave really soon. And so Gracie's just standing there, and I'm just sitting here and like just
Hidden.
hidden under her bed. And so I dash out of the room, and she goes out behind me. And my sister, she turns back around to the position she was.
Somebody's going through the room and grabbed your photo.
But we should ask her in the morning what she was dreaming about.
You should. That would be a good idea.
if she was dreaming about a cow, then that would make sense.
It would if you dreaming about talking to it.
Moo
Yeah,
moo
last
moo
night I
moo.
had- Yeah, I.
Hmm?
What?
You just stopped talking.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. I'm too tired.
So well, that was creepy.
Same.
She's being so weird, and I'm tired. Should I end the live stream?
What?
Should I end the live stream?
Is anybody watching?
No, but somebody was. They went on and left. Let's give it a couple more minutes
Yeah. Okay.
of being stupid and waiting till it's not 3 in the morning because it is 3 in the morning.
We should go cook something.
Yes, come on.
No, we're not. I just said it jokingly. Wait, let me. I'm just trying to put on nails.
Come on, let's go bake some.
No, we're not gonna bake anything. Oh shit! I have to make his cupcakes.
Oh, we do gotta. His birthday's tomorrow. We forgot. So
Well, you guys are in for a long ride because cupcakes take 45 minutes.
my brother,
We're just gonna do 15-minute muffins and then frost them.
my brother's birthday is tomorrow, and we said we would make him cupcakes. We forgot. We forgot. And we have to make them. Stuck in the kitchen. We have to make those cupcakes. Okay, we're in the kitchen, 3 in the morning, forgetting to make.
Where'd you go? I'm doing. I don't know where I am. I'm scared. Are we doing cupcakes? Are we doing cupcakes?
Sure.
Turn it down.
Sure. Okay,
Oh, I can't easy.
it's late at night. What?
I'm
Okay.
just gonna do. Don't push anything I'm doing.
Well, hopefully something will happen. Last time we baked something this late at night, it was really creepy. We heard claps. Clap on. Clap off. Not my mom, by the way.
I can't help but not to be wrong.
No, not a single. Wait, how is a light too loud? Okay.
Oh god.
Bananas.
We're not putting bananas in this. That's too much. Listen, I'm sad, but I ain't that sad. We're making them blue. I don't think we even have to do food coloring.
Okay, whatever. We just need to make these cupcakes.
Isn't it weird to think that if somebody was watching this in our area, they could literally come over and help us make cupcakes? What's our information?
We forgot about cupcakes.
We were supposed to make them for her brother, my nephews.
Yeah, tomorrow it's my brother's birthday.
So now it's 3:43 in the morning.
Yeah, so now we're at 3:43 in the morning making cupcakes for my brother. You have to be quiet. So everybody's asleep. Last time we did this, it was creepy. Every time we do this, it's creepy.
Well, now we're stressed, so we don't have time to pay attention to the creepy.
Okay.
My makeup's sad. I'm sad. Are you really chatting
And
with mom? I'm not that old. I'm just tired. I'm not old. I'm just
I'm
tired
tired.
and have bad
I'm
makeup.
tired. But we're not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. Go. I can hear Shaylee still pounding on the bed.
Yeah, probably. Gonna kill somebody.
Okay. Cake. Oh wait, no, we're making cupcakes, huh? What?
I don't remember what the recipes are. So I'm gonna guess.
Just like dump stuff into stuff.
Yeah, I wonder what we're not even doing with the cupcakes. We're just gonna like 7 tablespoons. That's a highly specific measurement, Duncan Hines. Duncan Jenkins. Jenkins. 7 tablespoons.
Can we like get it like
Of
this?
stuff and butter.
Just like, just like throw butter
Okay, no,
into like
half. What's half?
4
4 3.5.
Just like dump some
3.5.
in and call it good. We never promised they would be good. We just said they would be made.
Tablespoons? Okay,
Just-
3.5.
Just pour.
Okay, that's one. That's
Good,
one.
good.
That's one. Half. There. We're saying
Okay.
that's good. I'm tired. I need a nap.
Okay.
Okay.
We should just
Yeah,
ask
that
lemon
means-
juice. We already got it out.
No, that's a little too much. Lemon cake hack. What was that?
What
That
was
death noise. That sounds like a snake. If there's a snake in here, I'm gonna just add to everything.
Yes. Bubba would enjoy a snake.
Where are eggs?
We have
I'm literally
eggs.
gonna have a egg.
We better not be.
Wait, what can you use? You can use applesauce as egg.
Ew. No. We can literally just go in the backyard.
I can do it.
How many eggs do we need?
5.
Let's go. To the backyard. It's so dark.